The meetings industry in the United States alone spends an estimated $48 billion on food and beverage every year. The waste occurs while 41 million Americans, including 13 million children, are food insecure. Reducing food waste is one of the most effective ways to reduce the environmental impact of our food system and feed our communities. My name is Melody Dixon, and I'm the CEO and founder of Pro Event Planners, creating sustainable and eco-focused events. I support forward-thinking companies, CEOs, HR departments, marketing departments who are intentional citizens of the world, and those people have environmentally sustainable events. They run their business that way, they run their lives that way. On tonight's Eco3 TV, I'm going to share with you 3 ways to prevent food waste at your next event, in hopes that it will encourage you to join the sustainable events movement so that you can take advantage of tax credits and grants, save money, and get in position to make money by partnering with other eco-focused businesses. The impact of food is not only financial, but also includes the energy, fuel, and water used to grow that food. When food waste is sent to landfill, it further contributes to greenhouse gas emissions. Here are 3 acts passed by the government that supports you financially in becoming eco-focused and sustainable in your business. The first one is the Good Samaritan Food Donation Act. This provides limited liability protection for those who make good faith donations of food to nonprofits. The act also limits liability protection for those who distribute the food, such as food banks. The Zero Food Waste Act, which directs the EPA to provide grants to local governments and nonprofits to research and implement ways to reduce the quantity of the food waste. These grants are used to improve food waste reduction infrastructure and increase the ease by which food can be donated, and that's particularly meaningful to hotels because they waste a lot of food. Next is the World Wildlife Fund, and they have partnered with the American Hotel and Lodging Association to launch the Hotel Kitchen Program, and this provides educational information to the hospitality and events industry to help them understand and find ways to reduce food waste through hands-on research, workshops, and just different strategies on how to implement that in their day-to-day running of their business. Participating hotels saw a reduction of food waste of up to 38% in just 12 weeks. If scaled across the industry, these practices could eliminate 500,000 tons of waste within a year. To provide you with more information and benefits, I have compiled a list of 101 ways to benefit from your business becoming eco-focused. I've also included 3 tips on how to avoid food waste. The first one is minimizing food waste as a part of the initial event planning process. Whether you want to reduce it or if you found a way to avoid the waste completely, it should be a part of the conversation from the start. A lot of major decisions like location, venue, attendee numbers, etc. directly affect your food's footprint. Here are my Eco 3 ways to minimize food waste. The first one is minimizing food waste should be a part of the decision-making process, whether you want to reduce it or if you found a way to avoid it altogether. It should be a part of the conversation from the start. A lot of major decisions like the location, the attendee numbers, design, etc., all those are part of the initial conversations. Food waste gets to be a part of that. Number 2, minimize the carbon footprint. Choosing local vendors and in-season food is key. Also consider choosing ingredients that consume fewer resources. Vegetarian options can be less resource intensive than meat. Number 3, have waste stations that are accessible and easy to spot with properly labeled bins. Provide a composting or food waste bin, as it would help attendees sort the waste correctly. Or you can have a coordinator to manage that. All right, my friends, thank you for joining me on Eco3. My name is Melody Dixon, and I'm the CEO and founder of Pro Event Planners, creating sustainable and eco-focused events. There's a link in the description for the 101 benefits of becoming eco-focused and sustainable in your business. And also, let's get connected so that we can support you on your next event.